It's Week 18 of the 2025 season, and all eyes are on Mike Evans. He's on the doorstep of another milestone in a great season, approaching 1,200 yards. It's the Bucs and the Saints, and it's all up next.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks so much for joining us, everybody. One final time this regular season. As always, joined by Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott as we get ready to put a bow on what has been an outstanding 18 weeks of football.
And for 14 lucky teams across the NFL, Kate, this isn't the end for them. This is their last chance of a tune-up before they play on into the postseason chasing that Super Bowl ring. But for the other 18, this is it. Their final chapter. Their final chapter in a story to take the...
Blake Groupie out and ready to send this away. And we're off from Tampa. Set to return this, Trey Palmer. And look at this return. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by the seventh-year pro, comeback player of the year contender last season in Baker Mayfield.
There's just certain quarterbacks, the way they run on the field. You just say their name and just some adjectives and attributes pop up right away. For Baker Mayfield, scrappy, tough, a will to win. I'm not surprised at all to see himself back in the starting role. Not surprised at all to see him flourish. The dude is mentally tough, he's mentally strong, and he typically makes the most of his opportunities.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 39. This is caught by Trey Palmer. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Baker now from the gun. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up second down. Putting a receiver in motion. Baker throwing again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough fourth down. The Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And this will put an end to the drive after it stalled out. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. So now we're going to look at the other offense as the Saints take the field. Leading them out in year 11. He's played 15 or more games every season in the league. A real Iron Man, Derek Carr.
As a QB in this league, if you're going to finish a game with no touchdowns on that side of the stat sheet, well, you better finish it with no interceptions as well. Even if last week was an uneventful contest for him throwing the football, he did what he needed to do to help them come away with the most important stat, the win.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. Running back sent in motion. Here's 2nd and 2. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down. Here's a give inside to Kamara. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. From the 48. Dumped off to his running back. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Simply put, Kate, that's just job well done by the defense. You get a completion on 2nd down and go backwards, that's some pretty superhuman effort and want to from this defense.
Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
Time and again, receivers will tell their quarterbacks, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity. Well, in this case, with even 2 defenders trying to cover that wide receiver, couldn't get it done.
Carr now on 1st and 10. That's complete to Wilson. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They kick the running back in motion. Going again, it's Carr. Here's a deep shot towards the end zone. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
Well, I'll tell you what that deflection is all about is following the quarterback's eyes. DB knew where that throw was going. With that intuition, he's able to get a hand on it and send it right out of bounds.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's good for a New Orleans first down. Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26. Kamara now on 1st and 10. Still has room inside the 15. And he's all the way down to the 10-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And the Saints are going to have a first down. Another run for Kamara. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. He gets him 9 on the ground. A good pickup and a 2nd down. Running back sent in motion. Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it's 3rd and short. Looking to throw, Carr. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints have a great first drive and get the game's first points. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Palmer. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. And just a week before the playoffs begin, partner, here's where teams stand as we play out this regular season finale. 1st and 10 now from the 30. The give for the first time to Rachaad White. And he takes this across. Nope, beg your pardon. They're going to spot him right at the 35-yard line. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the gun, Mayfield. This ball's cut by Palmer. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Motioning one of the tight ends. On the give, this is Irving. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
First down, here's Baker. That's caught. It's Cade Otton.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and it forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
Catch made by Bucky Irving. We'll get out of bounds after a small gain. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains. New set of downs for him at the 38. Tight end in motion right. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still first down.
They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that first down flag. Mayfield now from the gun. Got his target. It's Otton. And they get this down to the 28. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Here's the give to Irving. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. That play wrapped up by DeMario Davis. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Once again, Irving. Has some space inside the 15. And he's all the way down to the 10-yard line. So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. Neither side separating much so far. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Ready to go with our second quarter. Buccaneers with the ball and a chance to score. First down, and they go right back to him. Finds the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers start to fight back with their first points of this game. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers tie this game 7-7. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flight. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Saints still running back Alvin Kamara, trotting back out to the field. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting 2nd right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. The rookie out of Alabama, they're on the tackle. Offense to the line for 2nd down. From the shotgun, Carr. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Carr with it on first. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Wilson's got it. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Carr here from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They kick the running back in motion. Pistol snap to Carr. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
One of the tight ends motioning right. Throwing on first down, it's Carr. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down. Back to the air, Carr. Able to get it to Moreau. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Yaya Diaby brings him down. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. They go play action with Carr. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And it's a turnover. The defense has it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You know, Kate, we talk about these wide receivers all the time and their incredible body control, but I'll say this, these pass rushers in this day and age, the body control they have to get home on these sacks, but more importantly, to create these strip sacks is so hard to do, and that is a master's class in how to take the ball away. Well done.
The Buccaneers and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Complete out to the right. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the 42-yard line.
Irving here from the gun. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Right back to Irving now. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still first down.
Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. Baker now from the gun. This one's taken in by Otten. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
It's 2nd and 6 at the 6.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. That play wrapped up by Demario Davis. The Saints add a 5th defensive back here. 3rd down coming up. Mayfield set to pass. Got a man. Palmer has it. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Baker throwing again. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here's Baker. Irving hauls it in. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
That's another Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
From the red zone now. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Handoff headed right. Irving. Dives for the end zone, and he makes it. Touchdown! The Buccaneers parlay the turnover into a lead. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's a return from the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Saints back out on offense. They're running back headed out once again. They've stalled out since that first touchdown, Brock, while their opponents have done the opposite. They've heated up, and their original 7-point lead, now a deficit of 7. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
Going to the ground again on first. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Carr now on 1st and 10. This is reeled in by Wilson. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 39. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Receiver in motion, going left. Throwing now, 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Raymond James. The Saints pushing for a late spark before halftime. They've got first down from the 31. Running back sent in motion. Throwing again, it's Carr. Searches from the pocket. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
There was almost no resistance offered against the rush that came off the line, ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Working out of the gun, it's Carr. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down. So the Saints send out Blake Grupe for the try. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. Mickey kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Johnson with a return here. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. No one open, so he chucks this to another county. This one intended for the running back. And now it's 2nd down. Throwing again is Baker. Completes this one to Otten. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. And the Saints go in nickel. 3rd down. From the gun, Mayfield. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. The Saints calling for a timeout. Their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. Takes this in at the 25. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Saints and this running back headed back out for a new series. Call that a 64-yard punt officially. And the Saints will get set to take over. They've got 1st down from the 31. They kick the running back in motion. Carr with it on 1st. This is reeled in by Kamara. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. Carr here from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. Their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Kamara running out of the gun. And he'll get it up to the 27. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. Here comes the Saints punting unit. And this will be his 1st effort of the contest. Surprisingly had to punt 5 times in last week's win. And he sends this away. The Buccaneers returning their offense and this running back to the field. And they've got a little over 30 seconds to work with. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. 1st down, here's Baker. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there, sent to the ground by Pete Werner.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Mayfield now from the gun. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had two choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force a throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play.
And he's brought down for a loss. Punt team on the field. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. One last play before the break. He'll throw it. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. So halftime has to wait one more snap. That pass interference call means we've got an untimed down coming up. Mickey kick is good. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point. So we're halfway through this final week of the regular season. Now we'll keep it in-state, but send you a couple hours away to our buddy in Orlando. It's Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta, where it was the Falcons who were able to pick up the victory at home. Ray McLeod, a touchdown catch in the victory. From there, we head up to the Motor City to check in on the Lions at home at Ford Field. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Minnesota Vikings. Jared Goff, terrific in the air with over 400 passing yards there. We saw a strong first half out of running back Bucky Irving. He had a nose for the end zone as he wound up with 2 touchdowns on the ground in those first 2 quarters. This one's been all you could hope for as an NFL fan. Just a 1-point game here at halftime. This has been as much fun as you could have hoped for with both these teams in it to win it.
On the return, here's Mims. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. This offense running out for a new series led by their running back. And he's been used as much as some of their top pass catchers this season. Look at this. He's sitting second right now among all NFL backs in receiving yards. They run it from the gun with Kamara. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
To the sideline, catch secured. Wow, he made that one look easy for the first. And for the Buccaneers, it's a nickel look, 3rd down coming. Running back sent in motion. That's caught for the first. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Running behind center with Kamara. And his charge towards the line, that's right around 3 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. They kick the running back in motion. He has the first over the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They're set up at the 35 now. Throwing on first down, it's Carr. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
Call it no gain, maybe one at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, Carr. That's complete to Kamara. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Running in the red zone. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. They'll run with Kamara. And it's a gain down to the 5-yard line. They got a handful on the play, now need a handful more. 5 yards on 2nd and goal. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still 2nd down.
Getting in their own way, Brock, as they'll line this up 5 yards further back for 2nd and goal. They'll run here, following the penalty. And he fought the good fight there just to make it back to the line. No gain on 2nd and goal, so they need 10 here on 3rd. Throwing his car. Kamara's got it. Broke through the tackle.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it. He connects now for a 3rd time, and that's the biggest of the 3 field goals he's made in this contest. Gives him the lead. And now you turn the keys over to your defense and try and protect it.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Palmer. Finds some space, he's past the 30. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. This offense headed out as we get a look at their running back. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Tight end motioning right. 1st and 10, it's Mayfield. And he can't reel it in, incomplete. Looking for the back that time. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Baker now from the gun. He's got him, that's McMillan. Good little rip there, looks like about 6. Sent to the ground by Pete Warner. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Baker out of the pistol. This one's taken in by Otten. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Running right, it's Irving. And he gets him around 6 there. Making the stop that time, Kool-Aid McKinstry. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Palmer motioning right. 2nd and 4. That's to his back. Here's Rachaad White.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
A gain of 2. Brings up 4th down and less than a yard.
On 4th down, the Buccaneers trying to put 3 on the board with Chase McLaughlin. This 42 yards from the right hash. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And they've taken back the lead.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. He fields it from the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Carr back to throw. Completed over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. 2nd and 3 now. From the 36. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up. Working out of the gun, it's Carr. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. A gain of 27 yards there. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
The ability to take any completion, short or deep down the sideline, and continue adding yardage, that's called yak, and every coach loves it.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Throwing again, it's Carr. That's complete to Wilson. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Motioning the tight end now. Carr throwing on 3rd. He finds Johnson.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
Here's an important kick now for Blake Grupe. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
On the return, here's Palmer. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. And they may say they're not paying attention, but everybody maintaining a constant eye on the current playoff picture. A lot on the line each week for the teams that think they have what it takes to make a run in the postseason. They motion a receiver left. Mayfield on 1st and 10. That's low and bounces short of his man. This one intended for the running back. So that brings up second down.
It's second down and 10.
Putting the tight end in motion. Throwing again is Baker. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs?
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the Saints' 30-yard line.
Motioning him from the slot right. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired.
Still second down.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Baker throwing again. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
And 9 yards to go.
Mayfield to throw again. He's taking a shot towards the end zone, and there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT. And the Saints have it now on his 8th pick of the year. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Run here with Kamara. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
All I could tell him there was good luck. You get a safety all over a run like that, they can just smell it like a shark with blood in the water. And you feel fortunate if you're even able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This is reeled in by Kamara. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. So now here's 3rd and 5. And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still 3rd down.
The flag makes this 3rd down and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Connects with Johnson. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that 3rd down in particular. Need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That punt goes 63 yards. And the Buccaneers will get set to go on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still 3rd down.
Backed up now after the penalty. It's 3rd down. They put a receiver in motion here left. 3rd and long for him here. McMillan hauls it in. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Now here's a spot where the timing's got to be absolutely perfect, Kate, between the quarterback and the receiver. That throw is made before that receiver's ever thinking of coming out of his cut. Too early, it's incomplete. Too late, and it's headed the other way.
Takes it in at the 21. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The visitors and Derek Carr about ready to get back to work. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Man in motion here. Here's a give inside to Kamara. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Carr. Wilson's got it. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Running back sent in motion. Carr here from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Here's a give to Kamara. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st.
1st down, New Orleans.
Another run for Kamara. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
And he's brought down for a loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
This is reeled in by Wilson. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do it through the offseason, you do it through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force 4th downs just as they did.
And this punt lands in the end zone for a touchback. Time for us to get another look at this Tampa Bay offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. First and 10, it's Mayfield. Finds him over the middle. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
Just stay on schedule. Just stay on schedule, right? SOS. Bad thing on a ship. Good thing on a football field. Even a little completion keeps this offense on schedule.
And he's brought down after a short gain.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, a running back in the flat. You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And now he's going to call for the fair catch and take it just beyond the 30. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And it's going to be their football coming up. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Carr now on 1st and 10. That's complete to Kamara. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Saints lead by only 2. 2nd and 6 coming up here. A run now with Kamara. And the look outside yields no fruit. They make the stop near the line of scrimmage. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Now motion him out of the backfield. Here he is to throw. That's caught for the first. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Motion man sent left. Kamara now on 1st and 10. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They stay on the ground with Kamara. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up. They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still 3rd down.
Penalty not helping their cause for this 3rd down. Setting up to pass. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback. Tampa Bay ready to head out to the field. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. He'll look to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Here he is to throw. That's going to be caught by Evans. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Desperation time here on 4th. And they get to him and haul him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Hey, after that stop, Kate, they can start to celebrate. Well, kind of. They still got to finish this game. And my favorite formation in football, That victory formation. Get into it, secure the football, and you'll secure this victory.
The New Orleans offense set to go now. And that 2-point lead, it's still right there on the scoreboard, Brock, after their defense got off the field clean.
And now, Kate, this offensive goal is to make sure that clock expires with that lead still in hand and them holding the ball. You absolutely do not want to give this ball back, knowing the other side still just needs a field goal.
A kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. So this a win on the road for the Saints. And they end the season on a great note, Brock, with a W in the final chapter of this year's campaign. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. It's a win for the Saints, as with that, we sign off from Tampa.